to do together with Dominic Mysterio? I think you already know that answer.
Like I said, own character, man, for you.
Look, man, for those that don't know, we usually have this start the show off with an intro. But Devin was like, bro, I got this Rhea Ripley clip that we can really start off with. He was like, there's not a Rhea Ripley clip, it's the Rhea Ripley clip. So I'm like, show me what it is in the intro. Devin, can you explain to yourself why you chose that intro for today?
You know what? I will explain myself. And I will explain myself thoroughly and to the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not choose to put that video up here. That was what we had to settle with our technical difficulties. You know, we didn't want to just leave you with nothing. So yeah. So the Rhea Ripley video is what we got. But come next time, it's gonna be a little different.
It's gonna be a little different. How so?
And we gonna have a heel turn intro, man, with all the new boom and bang and shenanigans I added all to it. You know, I mean, I know.
What's her favorite thing to do together with
Rhea Ripley?
Wait, you said wait. My bad. You said what?
What? Boom bang shenanigans?
Please tell me you saw Rhea Ripley just pop up again.
Oh, I did not.
You did, right?
What's her favorite thing to do together with?
Man, see, maybe
you didn't see that at all.
Wait, what is going on?
Wow, I just played it and didn't even play. You know what? Just forget it. Just forget it. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, you know what? I see it now.
You know what?
That's interesting. I mean, but then again, it's Rhea Ripley though. I mean, it's not like it's a cactus or somewhere in a corner. You know, it could be worse things that accidentally pop up.
I just want to know if it popped up. That's just because I just need to. This is some of the stuff we're gonna be played here. But man, we got that.
Oh, I seen it on my second screen.
Oh, I forgot you were rich. I see it on my second screen. It's on my second monitor.
I mean, in 2023, a second screen is very attainable. I mean,
attainable? What? Now he's calling everybody broke. Whoa.
Because I feel like you taking it like it's like a 56-inch 4K Ultra HD. You know, it's just my. I mean, it's
he said, well, if you're not broke, it's easy to get. You know, it's not to get. That's definitely right.
You know what? I don't judge nobody in their pockets, man, because I can't judge nobody.
I feel you. I
my pockets could win the Cruiserweight Championship, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I like that.
I give you that.
Black Eyed Peas.
I give you that one. You ain't wrong. Same here, man. Same here, because I felt that. Yeah, we got to get into this show though. There's a decent amount to talk about. Not a lot, but a decent amount. Hello, all, and welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jackson Jr. Devin Lee Crimes with the Justice League shirt on. Devin, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic today. Hey, funny note, man, you got me this shirt. That's why I had to bring it. You know, it was one of them days he was feeling generous. He was like, man, let me hook my bro up real quick.
I did that.
You balled it up. You threw it, and like.
We're not obligated to lie here at the Heel Turn.
What you mean?
I did give you that shirt. Bro, I spaced so hard on that.
I was finna say, dang, he was finna be, don't you lie on my name. You know I ain't buy you that shirt.
Because in my head, I'm like, when did I buy that shirt? And then I had to think way harder.
And he was finna go, I don't even like Justice League.
I was like, what is this man talking about? He just like, bro.
See how he gets
you don't know nothing about me. And if you do know nothing about me, forget about it. Oh, dang, man.
Then I'm like, he just gonna call me a liar.
He just gonna call me a liar. Yeah, see, that was my fault. That is where I started off at. I started off with the aggression. So it's on me. I take blame for this. But one person that hasn't taken blame for this situation that's taking place here is Tony Khan. And Tony Khan still has this. Now we're trying to figure out, is this lingering or are we about to get a match between the two parties? Now, what am I talking about? First off, before we get into this, Justin comes in and says, "What's up, fellas? What's good, Justin?" I'm sorry, I'm gonna be shaking all over the place. I got the table, and there's like a little folding table, so all I do is just percolate.
No, just admit that you so excited, man. You just couldn't wait to spend time with the Heel Turn community.
Yeah,
Just
bro,
like,
I'm
I
just
can't wait.
excited, man. Like, it's just intense. Man.
Cue the Ultimate Warrior music, man.
I'm just tapping this thing, man. But look, at the end of the day, I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. Like I know a lot of people aren't. But God dang it, dang darn it, man. Look, I had this man's words downloaded on here, but unfortunately, it doesn't want to play because the website that we're on is full of horse meat and just doesn't want to work at all. And yeah, I'm dissing the thing that we have now because we pay money to be on this thing, and now they working.
I'm just saying he dissing horse meat. I'm just.
I had to diss something. Now I'm getting heated. But look, to clean all this up, CM Punk takes a dig Heyman page, and I don't care what anybody says. We're watching this. We are watching this. Here it goes.
He said, "I'll be seated for this."
You hear this, Devin?
Yeah.
I went to a local supermarket and I figured out why they call him Hangman. It's because the pegs in the toy aisle are full of Hangman action figures because nobody wants to buy them.
We are.
You son of a bitch!
He's a peg warmer. Unlike me, who moves merchandise and pops ratings and sells toys. You got everybody in AEW saying, "I'm the heart, I'm the soul, I'm the spirit." Well, that's objective. What is a fact is the people who say that certainly aren't the chin of AEW because the lights go out faster than what? Go to sleep. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I got locked too. I told the House of Black Merchandise I'm very mad. So I think this is what we.
Devin, that was the words of CM Punk, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to get us back. There you go. I was like, man, that was a complete freestyle. But,
Thanks, guys.
Can I do something else? Yeah,
I just wanted to
something else.
do my Tony Khan impression.
Because if we're going off that and this downloaded, that means we can watch. No, we can't. I had downloaded your video, but it wouldn't play. So it just made me even more angry. But now we go into Justin. Justin says, horse meat always deserves to be dissed. That's a fact, man. And then you go on to say, wow, that was incredibly lame. Punk is really out here bragging about toy sales. Man, Kevin, your thoughts on the whole situation and on Justin's comment.
That was Justin out there. He was like, "You son of a."
That was Justin.
That would make that video so much enjoyable if that was a true fact. I'd be like, "See, man, Justin don't play." He said, "CM Punk is on site, bro."
Like Justin, show up, man. He be there. He be on site.
But look, man, I look okay. All right, I hope we're not gonna go back to what we've been doing for the past year. Only way out of this, man, I hope we get in a match or something out of it, you know, for All In or something, All Out. But look, I love CM Punk, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't. I cannot say this. Like I said, unless it's something come out of it, I just want him to be like some type of, you know.
My bad.
Dang, he was like, "Ain't nobody trying to hear what you got to say."
I was working on something. I'm sorry.
See this guy, man.
No, I'm listening, and I still disagree with you though. I'm still 100% agreeing with you.
See, that's because I'm just fatigued from like the whole elite CM Punk business.
50%.
And
Go ahead.
yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say CM Punk shouldn't have said what he said, but at the same time, I would have just been like, man, bro, why we couldn't just have this match and like, kind of just, call it a night.
That's facts. And
it's just because I just know the reaction to it. That's all.
There's more coming soon.
And yeah, that's where I'm like, all right.
And I was
stirring the toilet bowl.
But that's the thing, dude. Would you give him some type of leeway if beat by Becky Lynch? Hey, hold on for a second. Give me 1 second. Can I show you this real fast?
You know what? Go ahead. Since you got all these.
Yeah, I'm like, since I struggled with it. Here was the intro that I was supposed to play. Well,
Del Morgan gonna win the women's Money in the Bank this year, and that's all I'm gonna say.
You don't believe that.
Liv Morgan to do, man. You want her to?
I want her to beat competition. That's what I want. He hasn't been convincing at all. She was getting her ass beat by Becky Lynch, ass beat by Rhea Ripley.
Becky Lynch had to cheat to beat her. They literally bring that up in the story. No, come back here. No. You're not finna rain on my Liv Morgan parade, dog.
Let's move on.
No, we're not moving on. No.
Yeah, I see that.
Homie, I'm leading the way. DG on top. How about you keeping the lane? Lead them away. I don't feel my ops. Better with me, I'ma stay. Kick up my feet on the plane. Homie, I'm leading the way.
Okay, we're done here. I'm sorry. We had to show that because that was.
You know what? Once it got to where the part it got to, I seen the purpose. So this man just wanted to show off his comparison to Daniel Garcia.
Hey man, look,
I've been working on.
Do I gotta play the music? I can't get up right now. It's too bright out here. My hips ain't, you know what I'm saying? My hips ain't what it needs to be.
See, because when I come on here start doing that Big E dance, I don't want nobody saying nothing.
That's because you do that in the shower. I feel like that's how you be showering. You do the Big E Langston shower.
I be hitting that soap on my chest.
Right, yeah. Top of the armpits.
That's how they put baby powder on out.
Tell you.
Man, Big E, man. Shout out to Big E.
He was like, Devin, you just took 3 showers today, man. 3 ain't enough, man. I need 5. That's
5. How many showers you took today? 5.
But Justin, before we go on, so he says that Rikishi Too Cool music is always such a good vibe. Look, can't go wrong with it at all. He also goes on to say, at this point, I'm willing to wait however long it takes if Punk will ever interact with any of the elite. That's the problem. Back behind the scenes, it was said, we were told that CM Punk wants to work with these guys. They don't want to work with CM Punk. Now, granted, they know if they work with CM Punk, it's just going to be a whole bunch of disagreements. Nobody's going to, I highly doubt they'll come to a conclusion on anything. Which is why also we're going to talk about this FTR match coming soon. But, I mean, at one point, I'm like, yeah, CM Punk, let it go, bro. Like, ain't nobody talking about it. They're all doing their thing. Just do your thing and call it a day. But on one hand, I'm like, man, these dudes were messing with you ever since you were gone. Man, I'd have a lot of animosity too. I'd hold a grudge too. Do I think it's right? No. Do I think he's trying to run a business? Do I think he's trying to push his way to work with the elite? I think this is his way to do so. talking enough crap, trying to build people enough at him. Like he said, he's trying to run a business. So if his business is, all right, I'm going to just keep shit talking these dudes until we come up and finally make some money off this thing, so be it. Now, granted, that's just me, thinking positively for once in my life. That's just me. That's outward thinking. I mean, I'm like, yeah, that's just me thinking positive for once.
But, man, wake up. Dang, I woke up again.
Yeah, I just like, man, the sun all bright. You walk into the hallway cold. I'm like,
man, a real life stink meter, man.
Real life stink meter? No, man, I just want to be Squidward. No, you know who I want to be? You know who I want to be? Like, I want to be that the Hispanic grandfather on the Proud Family. Like, I just kids, I just laugh.
Man, I just need this laugh. I just want to be that person. You don't know what they talking about. Are you?
I'm telling you, man. I just want to be frying people on the low. Be like, man, what you want to eat? Man, I don't want to eat with none of y'all. I'm just gonna eat off my food. What your big ass? They don't want to laugh. They just laugh. But
I only had 2 of them in me.
I only had 2 of them. But man, no, like, I mean, at the end of the day, do I think what CM Punk did was childish? Yeah. Do I think he's trying to run a business? Yeah. But at the end of the day, is it necessary when at the end of the day they're not going to want to work with you? And it's just a waste of time. Now you're just trying to controversy to draw up controversy. So can't say I'm a huge fan of what he did, but I mean, he calls him a peg warmer because no one buys his toys. And look, I got a problem with what Justin said, because look, if I'm outselling somebody in toys, I'm gonna talk my talk, because that means more money's coming my way. More money is coming in. Like, that's the only reason why Disney's doing what they doing now. It's because of these toys, merchandise. Well, why the boogeyman coming? I was playing. You can think of like 12 wrestlers right now. I could probably think of 5 that sold a lot of toys and got the push that they did. And then you can start off with the Ultimate Warrior there. You can start off with Randy Savage. I think Randy Savage pushed a lot of toys and merchandise, but I don't think that pushed him to the top. I don't think that made him the Granddaddy-O champion, because I know there was some stuff behind the scenes, but there's people like that. So yeah, do I think CM Punk's doing a little bit too much? Yeah, but I don't think it's nothing. But Devin, what do you think on FTR and the Young Bucks fighting at Wembley? Your thoughts? I'm sorry. Justin said something else pretty funny. Is it okay if you can see it real fast?
Oh yeah. I was like, go ahead.
It's the first. Punk said he's trying to run a business. Is such a load of horse meat. He can cram himself down our throats all he wants, but he don't own the company. That motherfucker.
I told you that was Justin out there, man.
I was just there.
He was like, you son of a.
I'm telling you, man. I know if something gets thrown at CM Punk, just find out. Just Justin.
Yeah, we gotta get Justin an alibi.
Yeah, we gotta get Justin an alibi. He was on the podcast with us. Duh, bro, what you talking about? Like,
we get some old footage.
Y'all gotta grow up. But it's like as soon as they pick up Justin's phone, it's like mid text before he goes to school. He launches his phone at CM Punk. CM Punk just he just pick it up. Like, the Young Bucks don't make no sense. No, okay, I'm done. But I mean, yeah, like it's the Young Bucks FTR at Wembley. Your thoughts?
It's about time. Even though I don't think it's gonna mean as much as it would have last year, but hey, I think in terms of maybe bridges could be connected. This could be one of the things that could lead to that, aside from what CM Punk said last night. But yeah, like I said, it's overdue, and like I said, it don't really have as much weight as it had if it would have happened last year. When FTR had all the belts, all the gold. But hey, we'll take it.
Man, I agree. They won their last match. FTR won the last match against the Young Bucks. I was a fan of the first. No, I wasn't a fan of the first. I was a fan of the first match all the way up to the ending. I thought it was stupid, and I really don't think the Young Bucks. I think Do the Young Bucks have the same amount of momentum as they once had, or do you think everything's calmed down a little bit?
I want to say it's calmed down because it's just a lot of steam is not really there right now. Like especially for a FTR Young Bucks match.
I think
Because
at this,
people were itching for it last year and it just never came to fruition.
yeah, I think they're like rappers. The Young Bucks are right now. And here's where I'm going with this. People like Roddy Ricch, people like I'm gonna throw Kendrick Lamar in there because of his last album. They go silent when they do something good. They have a really great match, they'll go silent. You don't see them for a little bit. They'll come back, have a banger, but they expect you to have that. They expect to have that same momentum that they once did. Once they had when they left. Does that kind of make sense? Like they'll have a banger match, I leave for a little bit, you don't see them, you don't hear from them for a minute, and then they come back and they expect you to have that. They expect to have that same momentum, but in reality, it's kind of just, especially when you're seeing the FTR every day, you're seeing the Guns who are coming up really nicely. You're seeing the Acclaim more often. You don't see them as much as you see as the Young Bucks. Like I would say now. Do you think that that can contribute to some momentum loss, or am I tweaking?
No, exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's the issue because it's like they have this all in going on, but it's just like it took a minute for people to go like, what kind of matches we gonna see? What's gonna be on the card? Right. And now they've starting to fill it out, but like that's the thing for a show that big, you would think they'd be trying to build up for that, but yeah, they've been doing other stuff. They just had the blood and guts thing they had to build up towards that. Now they gotta it should be a focus pretty much. Like if that's what you want to do, somewhere in your agenda, it got to be okay by such and such time. We need to start planting these seeds, getting people ready to be in anticipation for this match. That's the issue. They just throw a match at you, and it's like, I would have been excited if I knew it was coming.
See, like Triple H and The Undertaker, they walked up to each other, didn't say a word, just looked at the WrestleMania screen, looked back, and just walked away. That's cold. That's a bunch of stuff you can do without saying, like, you have to be on a certain level for you to just FTR all in. Yeah. Like, I ain't getting hyped off that, bro. Y'all ain't
like the intro to a song.
Yeah, like I need something. Justice is, that's the good thing about the FTR Young Bucks feud. The fact that their matches are so spaced out, it really makes it better. Justin, I agree with that. Here's where I'm gonna end this on my part, because this will be my last talking point on this. Because if the Young Bucks win this match, I'm saying this right now, I'm going on a 1 to 2 month AEW hiatus. I cannot do it. I will not watch it. You will not have FTR go on such an amazing long run just to have the Young Bucks, who have done absolutely nothing but beef with a bunch of bloody cavemen and Yuta, the Iron Neck, and pretty much, and granted, you got the win. That's good. Like, was it entertaining? Yeah, there's some stuff that wasn't needed, but all in all, it was a good feud. I will admit that. But at the end of the day, they do not have enough momentum to beat FTR. Am I tweaking, Devin?
No. Because FTR has been constantly defending their championships in actual tag team matches. I see the Young Bucks more often in trio matches. I mean, if we just trying to be real, precise and detailed about it, that's how I see it. I look at it like, you know what? You used to having 3 people. You only gonna have 2 people going against us. That's what we've been doing. 2 out of 3 falls in tag team matches. Like there's no way. To me, on paper, the FTR would be the more sharper tag team going against the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks ain't really been like in the tag team division sharpening up like that.
Right, and it's gonna be.
That's just how I see it.
No, and I'm with you, and I'm with Justin. It's gonna be a good match. Like for the times I like Young Bucks matches when they FTR, the Hardy matches was the first one they had was all right. That one I can't complain about. I ain't gonna tweak them. But I can admit when I like a Young Bucks match, and when they face up with FTR, I ain't got a problem with it. But if they win this match, Devin. And here goes Justin with a great point here. He says, I'm with you. I hope the Bucks win the titles. It just feels like an abuse of power if they do. Didn't they just sign new contracts? They could actually put in like a Cody Rhodes. Like Cody Rhodes could put in his contract when he came in. Yeah, I'm coming in a month before Mania. I want a match at Mania. That's gonna be in my contract. Put me in them. I'm wanting a match at Mania. That's my contract. They can literally put in their contract. Yeah, we want to fight in Wembley. We might just win these titles too. Schoolyard. Like, bro, I promise you, the Young Bucks win this title at Wembley. That says a lot about AEW. And if this turn, I don't care if they turn heel. I don't care what the storyline is. You lost me. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
It don't make any sense. So yeah. Well, outside of that, Roderick Strong came out and he had some words. He says, AEW reminds me of what I loved about Ring of Honor. Devin, the only reason why I bring this up is because, and this is getting into our review. This is getting into our weekly review because Adam Cole and MJF talked about their love for each other and how they're gonna win the Ring of Honor tag titles that MJF and title that Adam Cole has never won, yada yada, and all that good stuff. But even when you look at it, this is the what you heard after Adam Cole said that he wanted to win the titles with MJF and it's gonna be a huge moment. And then you just see Roderick Strong come out with a neck brace, bro. Are you really gonna win the titles with him instead of me? And you really go? I can cry right now. I'm like, bro. But he says this reminds him of what he loves about Ring of Honor. I actually went on Twitter too, Devin, just to drag this on. I actually went on Twitter too. And this man, somebody actually tweeted out, it was like, Roderick Strong.
Went on X.
I went on, excuse me. I went on X. I went on X and freaking somebody tweeted out, it was like, Roderick Strong just looks so pathetic and sad. This is great character work. Bro. And before we get your take.
It's time for the Heel Turn Weekly Review.
Yeah, just starting off with AEW because we have no choice. Man, look, it didn't make any sense at all. What?
Oh, I said that, it's like every time I hear it, I'm like, dang, that beat kind of heat. Like,
oh, the beat's like, oh, look, it's still on too. Hold on.
Like, I'll be in the club with this, man.
I'll be in the club with this. Nah, but yeah, it's just the fact of. Are you a fan of this? Are you a fan of this MJF Adam Cole feud? I don't think we got your full take.
I am for the humor of it in a way, but it's just like, it's just the way you come out of it makes one of the parties look really ridiculous. Like, it's like if Adam Cole really gonna sit up here and let MJF fool him into thinking like, I'm a good guy, I'm your buddy, man, I'm your best friend, you know me, F is for friends who do stuff together, and then he turns on him. It's like, bro, it's literally MJF, man. Like, it's MJF. That's all I got to say to him. What you mean? It's MJF. Like, the man literally calls himself the devil, and you trying to trust him. Like, what's going on? So, I mean, like, if it could come out into an Adam Cole turn, then maybe it's something into it. But then you bring in Roddy into it. Granted, I understand, the whole Roddy thing with his neck with Samoa Joe, what he did to him on Collision. But you can do character development that with it. I just want to have him come off so whiny and pathetic about it. It's like, you can see, like, bro, like what I'm saying right now. Like, you can't see this. Like, it's MJ letting him play you. You can do that, but without having it sound so, you're going to win the titles without me? Me? Go back to NXT. I hate you. Like, you can get past all that and have the same type of direction just without making him look so weak, though. That's the whole thing. Like, what's the point of making him whine about it? Just say, like, hey, man, watch your back. That's all I'm going to say. If it was me, you wouldn't have to, but that's how it is. And then leave. Less is more.
Man, Justin says he loves the MJF and Adam Cole story, but the whole booking them on the pre-show and main event thing is so incredibly stupid. And this is where I disagree with both of y'all. Because this, I can't take this. I can't. This storyline, this I can't. It's turned me off of AEW, and I can say that wholeheartedly. Like
No,
no, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is it because MJF's the world champion?
It's because of everything. I don't want to hear about grown men arguing about being best friends. Like, we're wrestlers, bro. Fight each other. Like, bro, like I think because also, and that's the thing. And here's how you know I'm being real. Here's how you know I'm being realistic. Devin, what did I say? What bothered me the most about EW All Access was people crying. I almost had Booker T moment again. Was people crying, talking about their feelings, talking about how they feel about this and how they feel about that and what's wrong with them. And they're like, bro, we are wrestlers. In the words of Vince Russo, this is a
Wrestling.
This is wrestling, man. Like, it just don't make any sense to me, bro. Like, they're grown. These guys are close to our age. And I mean, personally, if you were like, bro, I'm going to go win a tag team title with Justin. Win a tag team title with Justin. I could care less. As long as you bring that, as long as you bring it home, because if you lose, you get fried. Like, you know, that's the biggest thing. You get fried if you lose. But hearing grown men, boundaries, bro. Boundaries. Oh my God, bro. You know I love you. You know I've loved you for years. You know I would do anything to give you a hot tag, brother. I love you. Like, bro, it's not that deep. I could care less about grown men arguing about this. And I know that sounds hypocritical. And it sounds hypocritical because in wrestling, okay, I'm done. You literally can find the stupidest storylines and find interest in them and find some other stupid as well. So like WWE, wrestling itself is subjective, bro. But it's just a fact of it's just a fact of am I tweaking? Like I don't see any type of enjoyment in this because bro, you're my best friend. I love you. Let's win titles together because I love you. We're grown men, bro. Like, and they just
I know I see what you mean. And to me,
oh no, I was saying I was just like, have we seen Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins do stuff like this? Have we seen? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's take this into AEW. Have we seen House of Black do something like this? Why is it always in AEW? It's always the guy. The hug. We're best friends. Oh my God, brother. We're best friends for life. Hell yeah. Knuckle touching. Hell yeah. Like, bro, like it's everything is supposed to be just lovey-dovey and happiness, especially when it comes to wrestling. And it's stupid. It is insanely stupid, and I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. I just want to go back to them punching each other in the face and being angry. Instead of all this, how could you betray me? You're my brother. We've been tag team partners for 3 months. How could you do this? Like, bro, like, come on now. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to fry Justin either. But like, this storyline's only been going for a month and a half. For people that's like, if they break up, I'll literally stab myself in the heart and donate my organs. Like, bro, I'm sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, it's not that deep. I'm sorry. Did you have any final thoughts?
I do, because I don't mean it like that. That's just the way he gets it. You got any final thoughts? No. I mean, I know I see exactly where you're coming from, and see where I'm looking at it. I see where you're coming from, and I really just blame that on execution. Because I mean, you can always tell a story like that without making, like I said, people sound so whiny about it. You know, just make people roll it off their shoulder. But it's like, how can I say it? It's like if somebody do something in your face that's kind of, sideways, you ain't got to sit up there and be, why would you do that? You knew that would hurt me. You could just say, hey, man, I see what you did, and I'm going to note it. I'm going to remember that for next time. That's all you got to do. Like, you want to go and betray me? Cool. I got you. Just know that when I get it back, just know that's how it is. That's all you got to do. It's subtlety. Like the whole trying to, we're best friends. Our moms used to pick us up from from school. And now you want to do this. Like, no, nobody want to hear all that. Just keep it subtle.
It's awful. It's awful. It's disgusting. I'm bored with it. Just goes on and says that the dumbest way they can The dumbest way they can up is by keeping MJF babyface. That's a hot take. He goes, don't forget, if you're talking about Vince Russo, you gotta have the 750 bros after every sentence.
Bro.
And then he goes, the whole thing is basically Justin goes, the whole thing is basically just entertainment purposes. That's the thing, Justin. I'm not entertained.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not entertained. I could care less about these guys in a ball pit throwing balls at kids. I could care less about these guys going out having fun. Like AEW vignettes literally make me physically ill. They make me sick to my stomach, bro. Because they're about nothing. Absolutely nothing. WWE, at least you can see Shayna Baszler. You know, Ronda Rousey was my best friend. Now I just want to choke her out and take her arm home with me. Like, that's cool. Like, I like that stuff. But in AEW, man, we were best friends. We were playing in the pool pit. I carried him in my arms in his wedding. And now it's like, and then he betrayed me. It's stupid. Nothing AEW is serious. And then when they want you to get serious, it's nothing but blood, nails, and thumbtacks. There's no, when they go soft, it's mad soft. But once they pause. But once they go all out, that motherfucker huge. Put it like that. So, yeah. Does that make sense? Does that make a little bit of sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm just being a little childish. That's all.
In the cleanest way possible.
Like I said, it's literally all of AEW's problems are just, they all come from the ultimate problem. They don't really have an identity to me. That's really it.
Man, that's all it is. Now we gotta get
one day they want to be Rugrats. Next day they want to be the Godfather. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Next day, one day you're Tommy Pickles, and the next day you're the Godfather. Yeah, that's a jump. Huge jump. We gotta jump into SmackDown though, and I really don't want to talk about nothing else on SmackDown but the fact of, first off, we did all this talking about Rey Mysterio. Well, Rey Mysterio this, Rey Mysterio that. This man, I'm sorry, I got distracted. This man has won the United States Championship from Austin Theory. What do you have a response to this?
I mean, happy for Rey Mysterio. I didn't really come out. When I woke up that morning, I didn't think Rey Mysterio would be the one walking away with the championship. I figured Santos Escobar would. I'm like, he already beat Austin Theory. Why he can't do it again?
Yeah.
I don't know if they were just like at last minute, like, I don't know if this Santos thing will work. Let's just throw it on Rey Mysterio, to be safe. And have Santos turn on him or something at some point. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just didn't think the Rey Mysterio needed another championship, bro. Like, it's just, I'm thinking he towards the ends of his career. Like, why he?
How you feel about Theory not being able to beat John Cena, but being able to beat John Cena but losing Rey Mysterio?
Well, I mean, look, man, John Cena only run down the ring every once blue moon. So I'm gonna give it to. I know it's gonna sound like some crazy logic, but I'm gonna try to make sense out of it. I mean, let's think. John Cena don't really wrestle that often. Rey Mysterio is pretty much there every week. So I would say he's more sharper than John Cena nowadays. Now, if John Cena was there every week, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. But I mean, look, I feel they were trying to find a way to get the belt off him because I hope that they can kind of let that man step back for a little bit. Like I said, I feel like he got everything he needs to be the main guy he needs to be. He just needed to step back and repackage a few things. And I just don't want him holding that championship forever and forever, and people looking like, well, he beat so-and-so, but who cares? So this is his chance to like take like he did with the briefcase. Get that out of his hands. It's not time.
I got a question. I got a question. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's a question that as soon as you said it, I had to give it to you.
Man. I got a question.
Who would you trust more, like future-wise, with the briefcase in their hand? Austin Theory or Damian Priest?
Damian Priest.
Why?
Damian Priest, because he just feels more like a looming threat than Austin Theory ever did. And not only that, Damian Priest got backup. Like, Austin Theory was just him by himself talking about I got that briefcase.
But
I got that briefcase.
term, I mean, granted, Judgment Day is looking shaky. If he wins that title, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be looked at highly at when it comes to Finn Balor in the Judgment Day. At some point in time, they would have to split. Do you think Damian Priest could do it on his own?
Not on his own.
So instead of saying that, does your answer change?
My answer don't change though, because I couldn't see Austin Theory doing. That was the thing. I can't. That's the only thing I separate him with is just the fact that Damian Priest has Judgment Day right now. And I think if the case is, I can't see the Judgment Day leaving him. I may see somebody like Finn Balor may split off from them because he's sick of the bull job. But no, I can't see Damian Priest right now by himself, lone wolf style, as a champion. I just can't see it. I'm not saying he can't get to that point, because he got the voice for it. I mean, he got something there. Like, he could do it, but it's just not right there right now. He ain't been presented like that. But Austin Theory is also, I couldn't see him long term with it now.
That is tough. I mean, granted, I don't got a problem with him losing to Rey Mysterio, but I agree with Justin here. He goes on to say that love Rey Mysterio, but oh boy, was that United States Championship invitation a waste. And that's what they're doing a lot now. Like, I feel like that for on Raw, and I know we're bouncing all over the place. When Ricochet was like, I know you saw Logan Paul hit me with the brass knuckles, and now I want a rematch. You ain't gonna give it to me. And so Adam Pearce was like, bro, get out my face. You go ahead and I got you. He was just like, let me get you. Give me 1 second. So he got a bunch of people that were already standing around him, which is weird. And was just like, hey man, y'all haven't been given a fair shake. So whoever wins is gonna win the IC title. And bro, I'm sorry, bro. And Ricochet just sounds like a cartoon character. He sounds like a video game character that needs to get deleted quickly. Because like he sounds like a Spider-Man character that nobody wants to play with. Like he just stayed there on the corner. Because he look at this, bro. Look at this. The first thing I saw, Anna Pierce was like, all four of you guys, fatal 4-way for the IC to win against the IC title shot. Unfortunately, you guys caught me on a bad night. Bro, shut up. You guys caught me on a bad night. Man, Walter would chop you inside and out playing with him. Like, and not only that, he said something, you guys caught me on a bad night. Bro, you just lost to Logan Paul. I called you on a bad night. I'll catch you on every bad night. Nah, I still whoop you. Like, stop. But I'm sorry. I had to give out my Ricochet venting because he hurt me. He's starting to be like Liv Morgan.
Okay, all right. That's my time to interject. I got a question, man. Hold on. We'll get to that. Blasphemy. Let's see. I got one question for you. Who are you, man? And what did you do with my co-host Isaiah Jackson Jr.? Because I don't know who this is, man. I might need to go and get a drill and try to sit down because hell must have frozen over, man. Because I can't believe you talking like this about Ricochet. Not me. Oh, I trash Ricochet any day of the week. And that's just out of spite of you. And just because I feel like he ain't did nothing. But dang, I mean, I felt like they was trying to give him just a bit more, something for some type of storytelling. Granted, that last line of y'all caught me on a bad night was terrible and cringeworthy. But look, Logan Paul did have to cheat to beat him. I mean, he took a page out of Becky Lynch's book. If we want to make Liv Morgan comparisons, man, I see where you coming from. I see it. Oh, you just had the wrong connections to the, bridge. But look, Logan Paul had to cheat. All right, I put it like that. And I didn't think Ricochet was gonna win because even if Ricochet made it to Gunther, he's Gunther beat him to even start this run.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When we saw those four guys, Tommaso Ciampa had a shot. Ricochet had a shot. Who was that third person? Who was that third person in that fatal 4-way?
Chad Gable and
yeah, I know Chad, but it was another person. Man,
my mind is drawing a blank.
But it was somebody else that had a title shot previously. And it was just like, who else but Chad Gable was gonna win this match? Like it was kind of automatic. At least to me, that's what I thought. Because I was like, there's no way these three guys already lost to Gunther, and gonna get another title shot to get their ass beat a second time. Like, so obviously it was gonna be Chad Gable winning this whole thing.
It was the original bro, Matt Riddle, and that explains a lot as to why it drew a blank, because it's Matt Riddle.
Riddle, man. Thank you, Justin. It was Riddle, and that's because, look, man, WWE didn't gave up on them. They're like, bro, man, you can't leave the porn stars alone. You can't.
Not even that. He didn't give up on it. Have you seen what this man been saying?
He's irresponsible, man. He's Ronda Rousey like in self-sabotage. Like it's getting annoying, and the fact that he still gets put on TV is he should be thanking somebody. But,
did you see what he said after he lost to Ludwig Kaiser the other week?
What'd he say?
Like soon as he lost, he had posted like one of his UFC fights or MMA fights, and he was like, I guess it's easier to win in MMA than it is in a WWE ring, something like that. And I'm like, you just really want to lose your job today, huh? Like,
bro, man, I get rid of him, man. He wants to be RVD so bad. Like RVD got in trouble at some point in time, but he had talent. They was like, look, man, if you want to smoke your weed, come on and smoke your weed, bro. It's cool. Like, it's like you just don't get in any more trouble. But if you want to smoke weed, you can smoke your weed. Just let you do you. Riddle's like, bro, I want to smoke weed. I want the porn stars. I want the internet clout. Like, bro, like you can't have all that. And you
your cake and eat it too.
Exactly. So, I mean, our short little Raw segment, Raw talk, but the Usos, Jey Uso, I'm sorry, we have to talk about another horrible line. What did he say? Deuces, Usos? I'm sorry, man. That was awful. If you like that, and if you have a shirt of that, burn it immediately. Burn it. I'm sorry, Devin. If they make that into a shirt, and you buy that shirt, and you wear that shirt, I want you to go out into ongoing traffic with that shirt on.
And they're gonna stop and take a picture with me. Like that's how it's gonna go.
Unless they're Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. Let me see. What do you think? Oh no, that's the Usos. So I guess they're cool. Well, yeah. Okay, then go into oncoming traffic and let me know your location. There, go put it like that.
He said, "I'll finish the job. Nobody will."
Right, yeah, exactly. Somebody has to get it done. But also, Justin says Gable has proven he's good enough for a single title run. After Gunther breaks Honky Tonk Man's record, Gable will be a perfect person to take the IC title off Gunther. I agree, but how would he do that?
What you mean? How would he do that?
He's a great wrestler, but is the gimmick enough? Would Gunther want to lose to a gimmick like that? Would WWE want Gunther to lose to a gimmick like that? Wrestling, that's a different story. We know Gable can wrestle, and he's entertaining at that. But with the gimmick himself, do you think that's going to be enough to get him over Gunther?
I want to say it can. I want to say that it can, because if it has enough heat, not heat, like I used the wrong term here. If it has enough steam, I should say. Like when people always say like Cody should have won. Even some weirdos out there that say Sami Zayn should have won that Elimination Chamber. That's only because they had a whole lot of steam behind them going up against Roman. That made people actually think that could happen. Now, if you can do the same type of magic for Chad Gable going into it, I think that could work, because it's not really a whole thing where, especially after Gunther obviously breaks Honky Tonk's record, I don't see why they wouldn't go with that. But I think Chad Gable could do it, because, I mean, I hate to keep constantly comparing him to Kurt Angle, but I can't help it, because I kind of want him to reach some type of levels. Because Kurt Angle could do the goofiest stuff, but you still be intimidated by that guy. And I'm not saying Chad Gable's there yet, but that's where I want him.
He has a similar backflip. Both of theirs are beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. They was trying to push the wrong Gable, man. It was all trying to Gable Stevenson gonna do this. No, Chad Gable was gonna do that. That's who gonna do it. And that's how I look at it. Yes, sir.
So in saying that, if Gunther is to win, which, I mean, come on now, that's gonna be my problem. That's what my early prediction, Gunther's winning. But I do think it'll be a great match. But when Gable hits a suplex on Gunther, the place is gonna explode, because I clearly see that happening. But Devin, Do you think WWE should go the Oscar route and just have Gunther drop his belt without losing it at all? Just having a broken collarbone. And they do that in baseball too. A pitcher is struggling. He's been 0 for 5 in the last start. He has a swollen elbow. He's going to be out of this game when he's just, chilling, working out his, his elbow, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah. Do you think they should go the Oscar route?
Man, it's tough. Look, let me see.
Dang,
Because
I broke him.
Because I feel like him losing. I mean, if he lost to Chad Gable clean, I don't look at Gunther and be like, man, you kind of washed. You lost to Chad Gable. I mean, granted, if can I say it? Like I said, with enough steam behind Chad.
Or just anybody. Like Gunther.
See, that's the thing.
I could down everybody.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it can't just be just anybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was just anybody, then I would go to Oscar route, just to keep him looking what he is right now. If he was to go, for the next level. But if you position Chad Gable in the right way, him beating Gunther clean, it would say more about Chad Gable than it would Gunther after the end result, to show you how far he has come and how further Gunther can go.
I'm not saying these are all bad ideas. I really would love, like, if Gable won, I think that would be awesome. I would love to see that. And it's just the fact that I don't think anybody would be down for that. Just the way Gable's character is. I mean, he's over here messing around with Maxine. Thank you. Like nobody. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not messing. You know what I mean? Not messing around with Maxine. I'm talking like.
Well, not even that. I was just saying, like, not even like, man. I was out there. I'd be saying thank you too. Like, come on now.
And yeah, Gable's been very entertaining as of late. The crowd is definitely behind him. But is that gimmick strong enough? Look, this is the WWE. They could care less who behind you. Like, look, it's a. Almost had a heart attack, bro, trying to say this man's name because I had to figure out which name to call him. It took Daniel Bryan to flood a ring full of people, fans. It took Daniel Bryan months to get the crowd behind his back for WWE to just say, all right, maybe we can get you a decent chance. And then it took CM Punk. It took somebody got injured too. It was somebody that got injured around that time. But CM Punk quit. Somebody got injured, and they was like, well, I mean, screw it. Why not? Now, and in Gable's case, hopefully you see Triple H open up his eyes and be like, you know what? Just let him win this. Let him pass this Honky Tonk Man record and just drop the belt instantly. Whether that's to Gable, whether that's to a broken arm for chopping people in the chest too much. I mean, it is what it is. So that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. But we was actually originally talking about Jey Uso. Your thoughts on Jey Uso leaving WWE?
He'll be back. So,
well, of course,
unfinished business. But I mean, I look at it as they're trying to find a way to kind of like put it on cruise control for a little bit. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be real. When we was talking about all this at WrestleMania season, I thought SummerSlam would be the spot where we might have found a conclusion to it, but I guess not. And that match itself, so there's no way you could end with something like that. It just not at all. I guess they still do got a lot more gas to go. But yeah, him doing that and the whole thing with Jimmy, I think they really just trying to cruise control so they can find a way to get to a conclusive event for it.
I'm sorry. Did you just say when Paul Heyman said, "Oh, well, we're just in the third inning. We're just getting started"? Do you believe that?
No, it's just Paul Heyman being Paul Heyman. You know,
do you want that to be the truth?
No.
Thank you. Please, thank you.
Well, see, I'm not saying that like willingly. I'm just saying because I don't see a lot of. It's not. I don't know wherever roads they can take to keep people like on their toes with this. That's all. It's just, I don't know where else you could go until you start inviting the elders in. You know, Rikishi and Sika and
Oh, I thought you.
Oh,
Just,
oh no! I was trying to make room for the boss. My fault. I seen the boss pop up, and I was like, oh shit.
The boss came in. He said Jay leaving is clearly storyline. He said the explanation from Jimmy about what he did at SummerSlam just wasn't good enough to justify what happened. Yeah, it's still completely stupid. Everything about this is stupid. That's why I'm glad Justice said Jay leaving is clearly storyline. Because earlier, what did he say? Earlier he said something about it entertaining. Yeah, here it goes. Talking about Gable Stevens. He said Gable has been very entertaining as of late. I'm glad he said Jay leaving is clearly storyline because it's not entertaining as of late. It's not entertaining at all. Like, I'm sorry. This Uso tribal bull crap is done for. I give up, man. It's when I seen Jimmy pull Jay out of the ring, I'm like, this just won't end. And now this makes no sense. Because, whoa, I don't want you to be like, I don't want my brother to be like you. It says I don't want her to be like you. I had to stop him from beating you so you can continue to beat us. Devin.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think that's where they was gonna go.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Because see, I thought the seed that they were planting was gonna be for, you know how he referenced like the only reason why Jay was the right hand man was because Jimmy got injured. That's the only reason. So I thought maybe that snaps on the Jimmy, like, man, that should have been me. I should have been trying to fight for Tribal Chief. I just got injured. You know, forget you, Jay. You know, I thought that's what the seeds was. I thought maybe Paul Heyman was in his ear. You know, that should be you. No, hold on. You know, he like this. You know, that should be you. You should be the Tribal Chief, not Jay. Only because you got injured. You know, like I thought that's what it was, not the whole I don't want you to become Roman. I ain't no that's too vague of a reason.
Bro, we're getting into this best friend stuff, man. I feel like it's falling into the. Well, I just don't want my brother to be like you. So
y'all like, well, they brothers, you know.
Like that's stupid, man. Like, why don't you be like, bro? After you win this, I just don't want you to turn into this. Our cousin's gonna be. So I'm gonna watch you, and if you turn us sideways, I'm gonna kick you in your face because that's what we do here. Like that's all I can say. You could beat our cousin, but just know if you win and you Tribal Chief, don't act sideways because I will kick you in your face. That's all he had to say. But instead, no, I have to stop you for beating the cousin that has been choking us out for years. It hasn't even been months; it's been years.
See, not even that though. But like, he didn't even show like a sense of conflict about it. That's why I'm like, I can't see that. Like, you should be like, I don't want to do my brother like this, but I really don't want him to become Roman Reigns. That's why I thought it was a jealousy thing, where it's like that should be me in there fighting for Tribal Chief, not you. Maybe I just think too much, and you know this cinema to me. You know this Martin Scorsese stuff to me, man. You know, you know this Godfather-esque.
Godfather-esque.
You know, the Roman Reigns, the Don, man. You know, he let me make you enough and you can't refuse.
He used to be. Now he Barney. He Barney and he rolling around with his Rugrats, man. That's what it is. He rolling around with his Rugrats. Because now they lost sight. Oh, because even Justices, after what they did at SummerSlam, they lost a bunch of people interest. And they should have, as they should. Devin, let me show this stat to you here. Because there's this website.
Oh yeah, he been itching to show me this.
Yeah, I found this website called Cage Match. It's the Internet Wrestling Database. So you know
that Tony Khan.
Yeah, man, that's all the information, man. Stats, man. I'm going through stats.
Ask stat boy Tony in the back.
And see, look at this, man. Look at this. I have Roman Reigns recent matches. Roman Reigns, also known as Roman Liaki or Joe Anoa'i. Let's see. Okay, let's go through the dates. You want me to go through the dates of Roman Reigns matches, Devin?
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah.
I'm excluding this July house show because what the hell is this? But Tribal Combat, August 5th. His next match, July 1st. Next match, June 17th, May 27th. What's before May? Was it April?
April. I was going to say, it made me forget.
April 2nd, March 4th, February 18th, July 20th, December. This man wrestles once a month, my brother. You got people like Seth Rollins, You got people like Becky Lynch that's wrestling multiple days out of the week. Roman Reigns only wrestling once a month. And they want to come up to us and talk about, well, he's a tribal chief, but since he's champion, he can sign off. No, it don't work like that. You barely show up. You barely there. So how can we even care or even want this to continue to come on when we barely see you? Well, we see you, but you ain't wrestling.
I mean, look, man, look, see. I mean, look, I see where the intention is, where it's like the less I see you, the more, you know, I think of like, dang, I wish Roman Reigns was here. And then he popped up. Oh my God. You know, that was the original intention. Now, I can see where you're coming from. And that's only to me because this story getting pretty stale. And where it's like, no matter if he do pop up, it's like, well, we're not going to get nothing eye-popping, nothing, you know, jaw-dropping. So, you know, I feel like the SummerSlam made it kind of hard for me to defend this stuff. And it's hard for me to say that. It really is.
It was awful.
But they did drop the ball. Because it was the same thing we saw.
It was pitiful, man. It was pitiful. And I'm ashamed. And I'm sick of this. Deuces is the worst thing I've ever heard in the past 2 days. And I hope his tongue fall off for saying that because that was awful. It was awful. I'm sorry.
You can't wish like bad breath for a week for the guy. His whole tongue gotta fall out. He can't eat nothing.
Because I feel like it won't happen. To be honest, his tongue might need to fall off. That's the only thing that's not tattooed on his body. He gonna have a little tribal spiral on his tongue, man. Like
I have nothing else to say.
Okay,
I have been lost for words, man.
I have been lost for words. You can't be lost for words. We still got this quiz to hand out right here.
That's my final answer, and I'm saying it with my chest.
You saying it with your chest?
Yes.
Your chest is correct. Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Wow.
And I'm me.
Yes, sir.
I had to roll my sleeve up. Street Fighter.
Let me see here.
What could be Tekken?
I'm about to hold this. This microphone here to see where it's at. Devin, initially competing in NXT, Becky Lynch became a shining light in the Divas Revolution with partners. Hold on. Yeah, with these certain partners. Soon after debuting on Raw, Becky Lynch had a falling out with these two women, leading to a triple threat clash at WrestleMania 32. Who was Becky Lynch's opponents at WrestleMania 32 triple threat match?
Oh shoot! You know, I was trying to stall, and I'm gonna let you be the DJ here. There we go. All right. Yeah, my plan worked. There we go. It was Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. Correct answer. Justin slid through with Charlotte and Paige. That was close. I got Charlotte. And so, Devin, what's that one? You got one on you? So good, I guess you could say, for the time.
That horrible dance moves. Let me not do that again.
Look, I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to let you dance. I was going to let you do you.
Yeah, it didn't translate to the sitting in the chair, though. Move wasn't compatible.
It wasn't compatible.
That's why I just really showed my shoulders in the club.
You wouldn't know this woman. I feel like she showed up a little while before. Okay, I got you. This man was once the longest reigning champion in NXT history, holding the title for 261 days. Such a feat would give anybody the confidence to shoot for the stars. He began his message in 2014 through a series of inspirational events.
Bo Dallas.
Final answer?
Believe, man. Yes. I'm running around the ring. Believing.
You're right, man. You are right.
They got me through high school, man.
It's a little too easy. A little too easy. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we have here for the man. Huh. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna give you that one. There we go. Even Justin got it right. Justin come through with the dub. Look at that. Well, of course. I'm not really shocked about Justin, man. When it comes to Justin, are we really shocked? Devin. It infuriated Brock Lesnar.
Sounds good.
A lot. It kind of gave the answer in the scene, so I was like, it was kind of hard to.
No honesty among men.
Just know it was going to be a Brock Lesnar question. It was going to be a Brock Lesnar question. It wasn't going to work out. Brock Lesnar had a 3-page biography.
How long did it take for Brock Lesnar to beat Ricochet?
See, man. I should give you a. Why does there's some people on here that shouldn't have a page?
Dang.
I gotta be honest. Here it goes. This 2016 gave numerous faces around the world an opportunity to impress the WWE Universe with their talent and drive. One superstar that did was this man who amazed fans during his 2 bouts despite falling in the second round. Giving the WWE Universe what they wanted, the WWE signed him to compete in the Cruiserweight division on its newly launched program 205 Live with his signature move, the lumbar check.
The lumbar check.
This man made most of his opportunity capturing the Cruiserweight Championship on the grandest stage of them all in 2018's WrestleMania 34.
The lumbar check. Oh,
Justin, correct answer.
God dang it! You know, give it to the boss because he was a bit quicker than me because I'm still roaming it through my head. The cruiserweight, it was kind of blurry to me. I mean, granted, I used to watch 205 every once blue moon.
Wait, you don't have an answer for it?
I do not.
It was our fellow brother Cedric Alexander.
See, you know what? Well, you disrespected him last week, so.
This man has a page on here? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's well deserved.
Okay, wow.
All right. All right.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna skip it. We like to get raunchy here. We not gonna go that far. It's Chris Benoit. We're not gonna go that far.
Kind of disturbed now. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know about asking you one of those questions. Look at this. Him and Mustafa Ali were the heart and soul of 205 Live, and you're not wrong about that. And look, man, I know for a fact Justin was one of those guys that were absolutely fuming seeing Enzo Amore hold that title and pretty much squashed that whole 205 Live to his core, till it was nothing. He tanked it. I really think he did. Man, I think he took it completely. Devin? Nah, I ain't gonna ask you that.
See, man. Look at this, man. I told him cruiserweight's just like my pockets.
What year was the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest? What year was he nominated for NXT Breakout Star of the Year?
2020. That's my final answer, and I'm saying it with my chest. That's my final answer. Yes, sir.
2020?
Yes, sir.
2019.
Dang it.
Justin with the 2019 answer. I think it's tied because you had 2 right, and then he went on this 2-win run. So I think I got 2 more questions in me. Am I right? Or am I wrong about that? You correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 2-2.
Look, I forgot what the. Yeah, you right. That is 2-2. You know, be honest around here most of the time.
Devin.
Most of the time.
Who in 2015? Who was the diva to retire that Butterfly Divas Championship? Who was the last holder of it?
Charlotte Flair.
Final answer.
Yes, sir. WWE 2K20 Showcase told me that.
I got nothing. And even Justin gets it right too. He comes through with the Charlotte answer. Man. Devin. You might get this.
That was a creepy laugh.
Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. His popularity reached an all-time high at Survivor Series 2014 when he was on this man's team. Who was the leader of this team?
John Cena.
Final answer?
That's when they went against the Authority. I remember that boo-boo. Yeah, boo-boo jive. Yeah, that's my final answer. My bad. I was too busy trying to.
You are correct. And even Justin gets it on right. Justin gets it right again. Here goes another one. In this year, Devon and Bubba Ray made their collective WWE return and immediately targeted the New Day. What year was that, Devin?
16. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm sorry. Hold on. 20. I'm about to have a whole breakdown. Give me a second.
I heard this out. 20.
2016.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
I think this is the perfect way
Buck
to
say
end
17.
this because you and Justin are both wrong. It was 2015. In the book, it says 2015.
I ain't saying you wrong.
I'm reading off the book.
I'm really questioning my memory. That's all. It ain't really you.
If anybody can come in here and prove the book wrong, I will show on the screen the answer, and then we can actually go and fact check because I just want y'all to know I'm not lying.
We found out your book a fraud, man. I really be
fraud,
doing.
Man, hold on.
You got these counterfeit books.
Counterfeit Wikipedia. Look at that. That's what it says on the bottom, right here. Made by Deadly Crimes Juniors. Wikipedia made it.
See, man.
Look, man, we really gotta 100% get the hell up out of here. We're already an hour in, and all I need to know is that, Devin, is there anything you want to say before we close this show out?
There is. I was trying to build up the anticipation, but I couldn't really do it. But ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, and good old fellows around the world, it's your boy Devin. Now look, you already know how it is. And I know I lost, the last two predictions, but it's all good. Cause I didn't think I'd be this far anyway. I was down bad, but I came back. And he got a little lucky, but happens for the best. Happens for everybody. I ain't gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Isaiah, this music kind of loud. I couldn't really. There we go. I was like, I couldn't really hear my thoughts. But I ain't gonna keep y'all on this beautiful Sunday. I'm gonna hand it back over to my co-host, the man that owns a counterfeit book, Isaiah Jackson Jr. And shout out to EO Sky, the new women's champion.
Sorry, you just
couldn't let that go unheard right there.
You said lucky. That's really what kind of did everything. Lucky. What is luck? What's luck?
That's the only explanation I can see.
The only explanation. Look, man.
You tell me Spider-Man got bit by a spider. That's why he a Spider-Man. You tell me Isaiah's beat me twice. I say it was luck. That's.
While he's talking about luck, let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you, no, this is my music. Get out of here. Look, man, I won. It was me. Look, man, let me tell you something about this man. He did all this. Well, come back. 3 you ain't gonna be saying nothing because I'm gonna come back and I'm a Devin. Well, Devin, let me tell you something. You go on your little run. You have fun running. Do what you like to do. Because look, you have fun with that. Like I called you, Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. Yes, that's you. I'm sorry, man, but I had to do it. It's one of the things with like LeBron. It's just like, you know what? The Lake, we over here smacking these boys. Let's take our foot off the gas. Let's wait 10 seconds. Look at them 10 seconds left. So I can come in here and destroy their dreams and send them home like I usually do. And that's what Devin did. He got sent home. Sent home. That's right. Sent home. And now I need to be sent home for maternity leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I see Devin's face. maternity leave. I gotta take care of my son. But I get sent home. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
You know what? I was trying to do the bit where I felt like I was gonna just play like I was asleep, but I couldn't after that one. Maternity leave.
You
know. I mean, I get you want to go home that bad, bro, but they gotta be that type of reason. You know?
I'm sorry, man.
To each his own, right?
Yeah, to each his own, man. And look, when we come back, man, I will have a new desk. I'll have a new microphone. Hopefully, we should be pimped out over here. We should be looking good over here. But for now, man, thank you so much for watching. Justice Slides in, as always, awesome show, guys. We appreciate you, man. I always do. That trash talk session absolutely derailed fast. It did, man.
I'm telling you.
It did, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate you guys so much. As always, thank you for listening. And we'll see you guys next time.
Del Morgan gonna win the women's Money in the Bank this year, and that's all I'm gonna say.
You don't see that.
Liv Morgan to do, man. You want her to?
I want her to beat competition. That's what I want. He hasn't been convincing at all. She was getting her ass beat by Becky Lynch, ass beat by Rhea Ripley.
Becky Lynch had to cheat to beat her. They literally bring that up in the story. No, come back here. No. You not finna rain on my Liv Morgan parade, dog.
Let's move on.
No, we not moving on. No.